I'm in my car this morning and I actually think I might need my ice scraper and I don't know where it is. Let me show you the windshield. It's melting a little, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough to like let me drive. It's actually pretty. My car says it's 26 out today. I actually have to have my heater like on high. The window's also not like defrosting very well. That looks terrible right now, but hopefully we can see out of those soon. Morning thoughts here is that I feel like it just does not feel very Christmassy outside. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I'm so used to the snow feeling like when it snows, it's like, oh, Christmas is coming and it's the holiday season. I feel like there's not a drop of snow on the ground. I feel like most people in North Carolina wouldn't want the snow. But it's like frosted today. Last night I was talking about how I feel like I haven't seen any like Christmas decorations around the city as well. Oh, we gotta order our coffee. One sec.
Good morning. Thanks so much for choosing Starbucks. Can we get started for you?
Hi, can I get a grande flat white with the blonde espresso, please?
Yeah, grande for a hot flat white. We're going to mix up with the blonde espresso instead. You got it. What else can we do for you?
That'll be it.
Yeah, I gotcha. What was your name for it?
Brittany?
For Brittany. Already awesome. We gotcha. And it was going to be 6:14. We'll take care of you down at the window.
Thank you.
I used to love going to like local coffee shops when I was back in Bozeman, but there's just none on my way to work. So Starbucks is the closest thing I can get that's at my house. But anyway, I feel like what made me like really think about it is that like I was watching that Vlogmas last night and I was like, oh my god, New York just looks so like festive. Like they have trees like on the streets, they have all these things, and I'm like, I feel like I don't see anything like that here. Like I haven't gone downtown in a hot minute, but like no, it just doesn't feel very holiday spirit. It just doesn't feel like the city or any of the city parts are like in a holiday spirit yet. My thought process of bringing up this conversation is, do you get in the holiday spirit based on the weather outside, or do you get in the holiday spirit based on like your city being decorated? Also, we're at the window. Do you feel like you get in the holiday mood because of the weather, like it's snowing where you are, like it just feels like winter? Or do you feel like you get it in the holiday spirit because your city is so decorated? I really need to know, because I feel like I've had a hard time getting into the holiday spirit this year, but I feel like it's because there's just no snow, but the city's also not decorated. So I'm like getting a double whammy of like, I don't have a very festive city, but then I also don't have any snow on the ground, you know? When I'm at my house and I can just sit there and relax with all my decor, oh, I am in the holiday spirit. Like when I'm watching a movie, I'm like, oh, it feels like the holiday season. And then I like look outside or I like drive to work or something and I'm like, this does not feel like December. It feels like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like December. It doesn't feel like the holiday spirit. I'm not seeing like anything giving me the holiday spirit outside my house. Like my house is literally the only thing that's giving me in the holiday spirit. I really want to know what you guys think on this. Like, is it weather or decor? Or a combination of both? Because I do feel like Montana does get very like, they do decorate eventually, just not, I feel like the weather just brings it in early for you. You don't need to feel festive by decor until it's December, you know? Because I feel like it snows in November sometimes. So that's just my thoughts. Those are my morning thoughts this morning. One single present so far because Mish and I aren't really doing presents this year. We decided to go skiing on Christmas as like our present, instead of like buying presents. I think this might be the only present that ends up under the tree, but I thought I would wrap it just for the fun of it. And if you're wondering why it's in the original packaging, it's because my mom mailed it from the company itself. And then obviously I can't open it because it's a present. So we're just gonna wrap it in this and pretend like it's not there. If you saw day one where I decorated for Christmas and everything, you saw that we did like picture frames as presents. So we had this wrapping paper, and so it's all left over and I don't have another use for it. So I'm gonna wrap this just for fun. I already did all my Christmas shopping, but obviously I don't get the fun of wrapping it because it's just being shipped from all the companies. Oh, do you want to sniff the wrapping paper? I feel like this was a terrible idea to do on this little table, but you know, we're gonna make it work right now. If the package will like cooperate with us. Wait, maybe I should tuck under. Okay, now I want it to be like even so it looks. Hey, we did the first part, okay. I feel like I am a chronic over taper when it comes to doing Christmas presents. Guys, I'm already failing, okay. I'm already failing at this. This is like so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. I feel like it's also because this paper's not really working very well. The side is being a lot more difficult than I feel like it should be. Okay. I literally just taped it down and it just popped right back out. I also don't feel like this is like the most heavy strength tape. Like I feel like this is kind of like chintzy tape, but see, this is what I mean. This part was bothering me already. I feel like it's not tape. I don't like this tape. I feel like it's not taping properly. Wrapping things, I feel like is one of those things where, you know, like with your hair, is that it looks good from the front and the back is none of my business. So we're just gonna pretend like it looks amazing from the front. Ooh, she did great, right? Right? We're not gonna pay attention to that. Back under the tree it goes. And that is probably the one and only present we'll wrap. So let's get on to dinner. I'm pretty sure I never showed the updated stockings, but obviously we got another little stocking hook. This one is just a little paw. It's really cute. My mother-in-law does these like homemade like stockings. So she did this one for Mitchell when he was a kid, and he asked if she could make us some, as in like me and Colt. So this is Colt's. He has a little tree, baseball. I think that's a baseball. I want to say it's a baseball. Fire hydrant, football, and the little bone. And then this is the one she made me. So she did a little star, a purse, candy cane, tree, and then a little shoe. And I feel like it's so cute. I feel like they also look so good on the mantle. As for the bows, they have not been hung, and I'm not actually sure if they will be hung. So I think they're just gonna live on the garland now. Also, it looks like it might snow tomorrow. Hopefully get us in a Christmassy mood. As we were talking earlier today, I feel like I've been like, I'm not feeling jolly outside my house. My house is jolly. You know when you click on the wrong city on the weather app? I feel like that's the worst. Actually, funny story about people clicking on the wrong thing on the weather app. We went on a cruise in the Mediterranean, and one of our stops was Florence, Italy, and all of the weather had been like, probably about like 40 degrees, I wanna say. And someone who works at Norwegian or like on the boat, whoever delivers the little newspapers, if you've been on a cruise with Norwegian, they do these like little newspaper things that they update you, and it has like the weather and your next stop and things to do in the next stop. Basically, they clicked on the wrong one and they put that it was gonna be 73 because they clicked on Florence, Florida. Stranger Things update, I'm not sure if you really care or not, but I feel like a lot of people who are obsessed with the show would probably care, is that now I've made it to season 2. In my last vlog, I said that I was gonna take this slow, that I was gonna watch it slow because I have all month, right? No, I ended up binging. So I think the last episode that I said I was on, I'm looking right now, but I think the last one I said that I was on was 5. Yeah, it was like the beginning of 5. So I ended up watching 5, 6, 7, and 8 in all one sitting. So now I'm on season 2 because it was just that good. I've heard mixed things about season 2, so we'll see, but I'm really excited to continue watching. And apparently, hopefully, I will slow down on my watch and not binge all the episodes at once. This is the recipe we're gonna be using. Mitchell found it. I thought he was coming down the stairs. Oh, he is. Hello.
Hello. Hi, puppy.
Oh God, is he gonna knock it over?
Merry Vlogmas.
Okay, I thought he was gonna knock it over.
Hey, be nice.
The recipe says to use a soup pot, but I don't see why we would need to, so I'm not gonna dirty my soup pot for that. But I am gonna use my really big pot. Why am I putting it here? Does every stovetop have this where it's like one burner is like the best burner? Because I feel like this one on the left here is the best burner. When recipes tell you to cook meat, it's the most annoying thing because I want it to be cooked till it's done, not just for 5 minutes. What if it's not done in 5 minutes? We have Harry Potter on the TV. It's literally forgot the movie that we're watching. Half-Blood Prince. But we're gonna watch Half-Blood Prince because that's the one we're on.
Very basic, very simple. I feel like it's like missing just something. Because I feel like all I'm getting is like the, like.
It's got a little kick.
It does have a kick. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like it's, well, the sausage is hot, but I don't know if it's getting like, could have used more cheese, but I think we're out of time.
Oddly enough, it is missing like a veggie.
Like what kind of veggie? You don't even like veggies.
That's not the point here, okay? I'm trying to help.
No, but what kind
Giving
of veggies?
thoughtful food critiques.
Yeah, but what kind of veggies would you put in it?
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem.
I feel like spinach wouldn't be terrible.
You can try my fried spinach, and I mean try, not eat, because that stuff is like glorious. So can't be wasting.
So you're gonna feed me something with 5 cheeses and I'm lactose intolerant?
Yeah, you
That's
act
not
like,
very thoughtful.
you act like you're not gonna order it anyway. I mean, you can order something else, but that's the only thing I could think of. That's the only thing I like knows on their menu. Like off the top of my head, because obviously I don't send you like pad thai.
Probably not.
But
We lived there for 4 years and she never took me once.
yeah, that's true. That's true. If you saw my last vlog in Montana, Naked Noodle, that's the place we're talking about.